Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring in truth and sincerity. To USA Shalom. It's the brother Amon Ariyah from GMS Charlotte coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. And pretty much in this lesson, I wanted to go into pretty much how the elect of the nation of Israel, will begin to reset the world under, the rulership of Yahweh Shai, Because when you look at how the world is being ran now, everything is pretty much out of whack under the rulership of the Edomites, who are known in today's time as the so-called white man, And under his rulership, because the law, statute, commandments are not upheld, this man has destroyed everything, man. So this world is it's in need of change, and it will start with the nation of Israel, repenting and coming back unto our true power, which is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which are the true names of who the world inwardly calls God through his son, Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus, So, the world is pretty much, in need of the Israelites to, get back to our original state as being the sons of God, so that order can be reestablished in the earth, man. Because under the rulership of this damn devil, Esau, Edom, we see everything is out of whack. So, let's get a couple scriptures just to speak on that point. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 16. It says, "Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning." And it says, "Woe unto thee, O land, when thy king is a child," because Esau Edom is just that. He's a child, a child that has been left to himself. He's a bastard. A child pretty much is void of understanding. Wisdom. Because they're supposed to be taught. And Esau has rejected the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, as it says in the book of Psalms, the 10th chapter, and Job, the 21st chapter. The ways of the Most High are not at all in this man's thoughts. And he pretty much has accumulated all this power unto himself through means of wickedness, man. Rape, robbery, and murder, witchcraft. And most importantly, he's gained his all the things that he has in his arsenal through the power of the sword. And so the earth has suffered because Esau has rejected the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which are the ways of life. And so because of that, the world is suffering. It says, "Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning." Because Esau Edom is literally running his kingdom, which is the earth, into the ground. As you see, he has pretty much, removed all, the ordinances of the Most High out of the way. And him establishing his own ways, has pretty much, destroyed the earth, the animals, the people, and everything inside of it, man. This is why you see, everything in a mournful state, because Esau Edom, is not fit to truly rule this world, man. Let's get that real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 24 and 4. It says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." And that's because Esau Edom, like I said, man, he is ruling in absolute wickedness, man. And he's draining the earth of its natural lubricant, which is the oil. He's planting all type of GMO seeds, they call Terminator seeds, which cannot, bring forth life after they're used. He's spraying the earth full of chemtrails, poisoning the water, poisoning the people, the animals. Everything is in a state of mourning and languishing under this man's rulership. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, and because the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the ways of the Bible, have been X'd out. Okay, he's established his ways, which, through his quote unquote science, and his forward ways of thinking. All right, everything is suffering because of that, man. All right, and so, like I said, the earth is in need of a regime change, and it all centers around the nation of Israel. Okay, because when we fell away, as a people, okay, the earth has suffered for it, man. Okay, and because of our iniquities, all right, we have pretty much seen life dissipate as we digress more and more into this degenerate state that you see our people in today, man. Okay, because the nation of Israel, all right, we are the true governors of this world. All right, we were meant to rule this world, all right, with the law, statute, commandments, which is why when you go into, I believe that's Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter. Nah, it's 4th chapter. I always get these two mixed up. Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, the 5th verse, it reads, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep it therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people." Right, because the law, statute, commandments is what gives order, into the world. And as being the Israelites who were given the law, statute, commandments, as it says in the book of Psalms 147, 19 and 20, all right, only Israel was given the law, statute, commandments. All right, this was supposed to be our wisdom, okay, in the sight of the nations. So when the nations, the other 17 nations outside the nation of Israel that were created, looked at Israel, they were supposed to be in awe because of the pretty much the standard that we live by, man. Because the law, statute, commandments was pretty much our understanding of how to live life correctly. Because when you look at how these heathen they live very beast like. All right, they have no what's the word I want to use? Pretty much they have no true order to themselves, man. Because when you see the things that these damn heathen do, all right, you see them damn them Africans over in the land of Ham, all right, they they be bathing in cow piss, okay, circumcising their women, eating all type of abominations, which you see all the heathen really taking part in that, eating abominations, all right, eating animals that are not really deemed as food, okay, which throws off the ecosystem, all right. But just to give examples, all right, these heathen live very disorderly because they were never given the law, statute, commandments. So when they looked at Israel, all right, they were supposed to see, all right, what godliness looks like. Because when the scriptures tell you that the nation of Israel was made in the image of God, okay, hey, we were supposed to be, made in the likeness, of the Most High and his angels, man. All right, because literally we are those angels that you read about, okay, in Genesis 1, Lord willing, we're of that number. Okay, we were those first fruits, those first created spirits that was back with Yahushua creating everything that we see today. And because we strayed away from that, all right, this place, has become a prison unto us. And like I said, everything is suffering because of our disobedience, man. All right, so that change that we are seeking, all right, it pretty much starts with us repenting, man. Okay, because this life that we have in this captivity, this is not life, man. Okay, let me get that real quick. Hebrews 13 and 14, it says, "Here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come." Okay, and that's because, like I said, under Edom's rulership, if he was allowed to be continued to rule, all right, life would cease to exist. Okay, because this man is literally bringing death to any and everything, man. All right, so we're looking for a new city, all right, a new kingdom in which we will rule. Okay, let's get that real quick. All right, this is Second Peter chapter 3, verse 13. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. All right. So we seek a new kingdom in which we will be able to dictate, what is okay and what isn't, because the law, statute, commandments, all right, is what is needed to be, brought back into the earth so that order can be reestablished, man. And this is why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is raising up the elect, to pretty much, be set back in order, so that when we, all right, receive those new bodies that is promised to us, okay, we will finally have the power to pretty much, bring order back into the earth, man. Okay, and that's the reason why, what we see today is pretty much, taking place, because, hey, as you having, the elect wake up, all right, we are rehearsing the righteous acts. All right, we are rehearsing, all right, perfection in our minds, so that when we finally get those new bodies, we'll be able to actually enact, the laws perfectly, man. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 1, verse. I start at verse 25. It says, "And I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy sin." Right, and that's being done through the Spirit right now, as we're being, refreshed in the Spirit. Okay, we're being changed inwardly, so that when that outward change happens, we'll be made perfect, mind, body, and spirit, man. Okay, so our infirmities that we see taking place right now inside of us are being purged away as we continually, put on that new man and put off the old man. Okay, and I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city, right? Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, all right? So that holy city that we read about, all right, it begins with the people, all right, the elect first, being beautified through us, being reborn in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But then we will really, be reborn once we come off those ships, like it reads about in Revelation, the 21st chapter. Okay, it says, Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her converts with righteousness, and the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. Because when we come off those ships, man, okay, hey, we are going to put order back in the earth, all right, first and foremost by subduing our enemies, and then going throughout the world, all right, purging out the rebels, man. Okay, but that all begins with us being changed first, man. Okay, because that is what we seek to take place, man. All right, and that's what the world, truly fears, is Israel, getting that power again, man. But that all starts with us being changed first, man. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed, right? Because we're going to be, beamed up, Lord willing, the world of the elect, all right, into the chariot, and we're going to be, pretty much, given an incorruptible body like how Yahweh has now, man. Okay? It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Okay? Because in order for us to get into the chariots, all right, we must shed this corruptible body, which is this flesh, and put on the incorruptible, which is that new celestial body that is waiting for the elect, Lord willing. Okay? So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Okay, because when we get those new bodies, the law, statute, commandments will be put inside of our hearts. All right, I believe it's matter of fact, let me just get it. Um, Salakia. Jeremiah 33, 31. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 31. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, save the Lord." Right? Because when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, okay, he gave Moses the laws on the tablets, and when he came back down off of Mount Sinai, all right, the blood was struck on the post, all right, which pretty much sealed the covenant that was made between the nation of Israel and Yahweh, so that that we were going to follow after his ways, man. Okay, but we know, according to the story, that the nation of Israel continually backslid, and we broke the law, statute, commandments, which is why we continuously went in and out of captivity. Okay, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. Right. And so that's when I said, like I said, that change happens. Okay, we're going to shut off this corruptible body, because in this corruptible body we can't keep the laws perfect. So we need a new body, okay, which is going to be that celestial body that's waiting for the elect in the chariots. So when we shed this fleshly body and put on that new angelic body, all right, we will finally be able to keep the laws perfect, man. Okay. And then that's why it said the death will be swallowed up, because when the laws are put in our inward parts, all right, we will then be made perfect to where, hey, we won't sin anymore, man, which will, pretty much not make us die anymore, man. We will truly be God's, like the scripture said in Psalms 82:6, man. Okay. We will no longer be under the curse of sin, man. All right. Which the curse of sin is death. This is why we die, man. So once we get those new bodies, we will now become immortal. All right, going back to the original state that we were meant to be in, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, the last verse, man. Okay, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Which proves to you that we're not in the new covenant yet, because there's still Israelites out here, all right, that don't know Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, that still call on different names, that don't even acknowledge the fact that they're Israelites, man. So that's the defining factor, the cut anybody that's saying that we're in the New Testament, man. Okay, so that won't happen until we are changed in those new bodies, man. Okay, so back in 1 Corinthians 15 and 55, it says, O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to Yahweh, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay, so through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, we will be, brought back to that perfect estate as being the sons of God, which will, bring order back into the earth, man. Okay, because like I said, once we are delivered, all right, after that nuclear destruction happens, we will be, brought back down to earth to pretty much restore order back into the planet, man. All right, let's get that real quick. If I spelled it right. Salakia. All right, so first, let's get this in Revelation 11, or Revelation 21 and 1. It says, And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Right, and that new heaven and new earth, all right, is pretty much the kingdom of heaven beginning to be established once, all right, that first earth and first heaven, which is Esau, Edom's rulership, all right, which is the last of the heathen rulership, all right, is passed away after those thermonuclear missiles are shot off and destroy Babylon, the nation of, it's like the land of Israel, and, various parts of the earth. So once Esau, Edom, his kingdom is fully destroyed, then that new heaven and earth will begin to be established, which is the 144,000, all right, coming off those ships, as it's going to say, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Right, the elect coming out that ship with new bodies. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their power. Okay, so the nation of Israel, okay, hey, we are that tabernacle of the Most High, man. The Lord, all right, is gonna, make his presence felt through his elect as we go and clean up the world after the heathen are destroyed, man. Okay, well, not slacking, after Babylon the Great is destroyed, all right, and you heathen are put in chains, man. Okay, because hey, I said we're gonna bind up the noblemen, okay, and put your ass to work, to clean up those dead bodies after World War III, all right. And it says we're gonna go out and purge out the rebels, man, all right. So order will begin to be established after we come down, off those ships, man. All right. So what we're waiting on, all right, is the saviors. I don't know why I can't spell this word right. Man, where's that scripture at? Bear with me. This is Obadiah 1:21. It says, and saviors shall come up to Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Right, because the saviors, all right, starting with the elect. Okay, those judges that were restored, that are being restored as at the beginning. Okay, the sons of God will bring order back into the earth. All right, and set everything in the correct way that it's supposed to be in, man. Okay, so with all that being said, man, that's what we're waiting on, man. All right, and this is why we are enduring all the hardships that we face, having to be in this kingdom, because we understand that the Most High had this story written to be like this, so that we could fully understand, all right, wickedness and righteousness, so that when we get in the kingdom, our righteous judgment will go forth, man, as we see, which is not being done in today's time, man. Okay, so let's get this in Romans 8, and I'm gonna close it out. So this is Romans chapter 8, verse 18. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Right, because we understand the beauty that the kingdom of heaven is going to bring to the earth. All right, and the lives that we're going to live out in the kingdom of heaven is going to far outweigh, all right, the meaningless BS that we face here in today's time, man. All right, it's going to be so great that we're going to forget about all the hardships that we suffer here in Babylon the Great, man. All right, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. Right, all creation is waiting for the nation of Israel, all right, to get back to that first estate, so that the world can be set back in order, man. Okay, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope. Right, so hey, we didn't choose, all right, to go off off our own volition. All right, the Lord had the story play out like this, all right, which was making Adam pretty much go off and leading us down this path of sin all the way up until this time. All right, so that we could be taught this lesson on why Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua law, statute, commandments are needed. Okay, we fully understand life through these scriptures and why, these scriptures need to be implemented in this world, man. Okay? It says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. Right, because like I said, everybody is waiting for the nation of Israel to get back to that godly estate, man. Okay? But we understand that only the elect is going to, repent and seek the Lord, on this first go-round. Okay? 2/3, they're going to reject Yahweh Shem Yahushua until the bitter end, which is why you're going to see a lot of, all the 2/3 pretty much be destroyed. Okay? When Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, sends out his judgment, man. Okay? It says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown from within, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. Right, because we want to be changed. All right, we read these promises, and we want to be, delivered out of these chains of darkness, the moment that we heard this truth. But we understand that we got to wait, okay? And hey, our faith is that, very soon come, that Yahweh Shai is going to crack them clouds, all right? And we're going to hear that last trump and be, taken up in those ships, man, okay? For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for, right? So we don't yet see Yahweh Shai, but we're patiently waiting, okay? We're every day measuring out the times, man, all right? And his return is getting closer by the day. Okay, so we just we're enduring, Lord willing, until the end, so that we can be delivered, man. Okay, it says, but if we hope for that which we see not, then do we with patience wait for it? Yeah, and we're going through our sufferings, all right, because we understand that the situation that we're in is our fault. Micah 7:9 tells you that we will bear the indignation of the Lord because we sinned against him. So, we're bearing our punishment. All right, until we, see our Redeemer, okay? And we know the moment that we see Yahweh Shai, we getting the hell up out of here, man. All right? So until then, we continually, suffer, but then we're begging Yahweh Shem Yahushua to help us to continue to endure these sufferings, man. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us, with groanings which cannot be uttered. And he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is in the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we're constantly sighing and crying for all the abominations being done in the midst of, and some of the things that that we witness, we can't even put into words, but our spirits are crying out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and those prayers are being lifted up to the heavens through the angels. And the Lord is hearing those cries, man. All right, and he's bringing, the help that we need through, different things that he does for us to sustain us and keep us, keep us going, man. All right, so until then, all right, we will continue to wait until we are changed, man. And once we are changed, man, order will be established back into the earth. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, Rakahakodash. And, I'm going to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, I say Shalom.